Hello YouTube friends and family, it's Vanessa and I am back for the third time tonight. I hope this light is right. For the third time tonight, this time I wanted to share with you the Urban Decay Distortion palette. Now, I know there are quite a few videos on YouTube about it, but I don't know if everyone's seen it. So I got one for myself. Comes with a nice size mirror on top and 15 shades. So there they are. Let's see if I can cover it with the box and still be able to show you. Oh, let me hold it this way because this is the way it goes. So the idea here is that you can wear any of these shades alone. Actually, all of them can be worn alone. But then what you do is you can put one of these shades with that and it makes a new color. One of these shades with that. You know, you can mix and match wherever you want to go. But these shades are the ones that distort the shades here and make a whole new color. So let's just give you an idea. Oh, let me tell you this. I bought one for myself. And I bought one for whoever wants it. I'm going to, or not say whoever wants it, excuse me, for whoever wins it. I'm going to be doing a giveaway within the next week or two. And so this is going to a lucky winner. We're going to start with this color right here called Mind Game. This is Mind Game right there. It's purple color. And I should put some primer. I'm going to use this Ruby Kisses primer here. I have an Urban Decay somewhere, but I didn't open it. But I'm going to use this Ruby Kisses, which is actually mixed with an Urban Decay that the container broke. So I put it in there. Okay, so there is, what's the name of it? Rogue. Did I tell you the right name before? I called it Mind Game, but it's Rogue. There is Rogue by itself, and above it is a color called Mind Game, and it just looks very plain white with maybe a beige hue to it. I'm going to put Mind Game on my hand above it. These seem to, I'm using my finger. You see it gives you like an iridescent sheen to it. They seem to work better with a brush, so I'm going to get a brush here and see. Now I'm going to take Mind Game and put it over Rogue so you'll see what I mean. Some of these you'll get some good color changing effects, and some of them you don't, and they look just fine on their own. So there is Rogue and Mind Game alone, and this is Rogue and Mind Game together. And you see, you just get a more of an iridescent purpley color with the two layered together. So let's clean that off, and I'll show you another two colors that I think, see, it's been a couple weeks since I used this, so we're going to put some more primer on the back of my hand. Rub that in. Clean off my finger. Dry off my finger. And then we're going to go with this color called Hotbox, and it's a beautiful green. I know I've got the palette upside down, but I don't want to shine the mirror in your face. But it's called Hotbox, this green color right here. Okay, it's very deep. I'm going to put Hotbox down at the bottom by itself. Ooh, it's a beautiful green. Beautiful. Do you all see that? Okay, and above Hotbox is a color called Shifty. Clean the finger, dry the finger, and Shifty is one of those lighter shades that's at the top, right above Hotbox. There's Shifty. And Shifty, by itself, almost looks like an iridescent green. Do you see that? a very pale and, well, I don't want to call it pale because it's not pale. There's lots of color there. There's lots of pigment. And then I'm going to put, clean the finger, dry the finger, put Shifty on top of hotbox. So there's Shifty and layered on top of hotbox with my finger. You really just get, you see, I left it dark right there so you can see the color of Shifty. And there it is. It almost looks like just a deeper version of this. So it does change the colors. They're not like, wow, oh my gosh, look what color it made. It's not like that. It's really not. It's just layering some very shimmery colors that turn out to be even more beautiful shimmery colors. So let's clean that off. And then I'd like to try a third shade for you. I think I want to use this color called Bleach. And it's orange, just so we can see what that does. Let's clean my hand off good here. Now, again, palette is upside down, but this orange color right there is called Bleach. Gonna get a good swatch of bleach. They are kind of, there's a bit of fallout, especially with the colors that are across the top row. The top row there's a bit of fallout, but let's go with bleach down at the bottom here. Very pigmented, very beautiful. Can you all see that? I don't know if y'all can. There, you can see it now. You see how beautifully pigment that is? I love that color. Love it. I think it's my favorite color out of the whole palette. I should find something to wear it with tomorrow, shouldn't I? And then, okay, lied to you because I'm looking at the palette upside down. That orange color is called First Offense. I'm trying not to blind you, so I'm holding it wrong. But the orange color is called First Offense. The color on top that I'm going to swatch over it is called Bleach. Okay, First Offense and Bleach. So First Offense is the orange color. And then we're going to go in with Bleach. And it almost looks like white gold. Swatch that right above. These colors are super, super, oh my gosh, pigmented. Do you all see that? Beauteous. Beautifully pigmented. Beautifully. Okay. I love that. Can't wait to wear that shade too. That might be my favorite now. Now I'm going to take this bleach and put it over. I'm just going to do one corner of First Offense so you can see the difference and what it does to the shade. So of course you're probably not going to be using that much. It really just takes that orange and that gold and changes it to like a bronze. I was going to call it copper, but maybe bronze. Yeah, copper maybe. Nice coppery color. So that's what it does to it. So it's not, like I said, it's not like super amazing, like, oh my gosh, how did it do that? Sorry for this lighting. Now that I'm in this room, my lighting is horrible again. It's just mixing colors and making new colors. But they're so pigmented, especially the colors that are on this end of the palette. I was kind of getting a little bit of that hard pan with the colors that are on this end, these. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I used a wet finger when I shouldn't have instead of drying my finger. But let's give two more colors a try. Those right there are my favorite. Oh my gosh. I know for a fact that Blackout and the Shifty, because I played with it and I don't want to waste your time, but this Blackout color here and Shifty, what's up at the top, when you mix these two together, they look just like this green color called Hotbox. They look just like Hotbox. So we're not going to do that. That's not like amazing. Didn't make a wonderful new color. But we're going to try this color called Old Smoke. It looks pretty matte, All the other colors I was playing with were shimmery, because that's my favorite in eyeshadow, is shimmery colors. So there's Old Smoke, kind of a gray khaki color. Oh, I forgot my primer. So, like I said, Old Smoke, we're going to give it another rub. It's pigmented, but you don't get as much on your finger. So, rub that in there so you can see Old Smoke. You see that? Then the color, and I am just using the colors that are in the top of the column, the shifty colors that are in the top of their column, but you can use any of these shifty colors. And I know it's hard to see what they really look like with these lights here, but this is like a yellow gold, this is like a green, this is almost like a lavender. This is a, oh, I don't know if you want to call it lavender, maybe a blue shift, a lavender shift, and a pink shift. So they all have like a color base to them. But being that Smoke was so almost non-existent, would you call Smoke non-existent, this color? I don't know. I'm going to use a brush and get a little bit more smoke on there if I can, because Smoke is just barely able to be seen. And then the color that's on top of Smoke is this color called Space. Space is real, the colors on the top are real powdery, so you'll get a lot of fallout. And I'm just going to show you Space. Do you see that? Nice and pigmented, right? And has a little bit of blue and purpley shift to it. So clean the finger, dry the finger. I'm also gonna, let's do a third color here in that column, and we're gonna go with 5.0, which is the blue color. And I'll show you what Space does to both Smoke and 5.0. We're gonna put 5.0 right on top. So they're very pigmented color. The shimmers are very pigmented. This matte, well, the blackout I think is pigmented as well, but I don't know how to describe it. Some of them just aren't that great. Some of them, like maybe like two, just really aren't that great. But we're going to see what we get here. So I'm going to go back into Space, which is the color up at the top. And it's also the color that I put in the middle. And we're going to put Space on this end of 5.0 so you can see what it does to it. Can you see anything? Not much, right? Just changed it into a light shimmery blue. That's what it did to that. So again, it's just making colors, but I'm very interested to see what Space is going to do to Smoke. So here we go, Space, which again is this color right in the middle, and we're going to see what it does to Smoke. Because Smoke could barely be seen there. But then again, this is on my brown skin, so if you're a lighter colored or more fair skinned person, it doesn't do much. It just gives it a raw. Not much for Smoke. I don't even know how to describe the color, but you can see what it did. You can see there what it did, which isn't very impressive. So Smoke, I think, is my least favorite color in this palette. Shall we check out maybe two more colors? Here we go. Hands primed. Now we're going to go into Velvet. And Velvet is this color here. Let's see what Velvet does. Put it right down at the bottom. Very pretty color. Nice deep kind of maroon color, but it's kind of, it's pretty, but at the same time not very impressive as far as these colors go. Let me get me another makeup wipe here. Clean my finger. Dry the finger, and then we're also going to go in the color that's above it called Trash Talk. Okay, we're going to put Trash Talk up top. And there is Trash Talk. Trash Talk and Velvet. Okay, and then we're going to put our shifter color between the two so you can see what all three look like. And then we're also going to put the shifter color on both of those colors. This shifter color is called Blur. And this one, maybe because my finger is still a little damp, I tried to dry it. It looks like it's getting that hard pan look on this one. I don't know if you can see that. But that's what it seems like. The colors on this end aren't very good, along with Smoke there. Our friend Smoke. So, it got the hard pan, but the color still came out pretty vibrant. It's a nice iridescent pink. And so now we're going to clean my finger again, dry my finger, and we're going to put Blur on top of both Velvet and Trash Talk, and so you can see what it does to them. So we're going to put it down this end of Velvet, and all it really did to me is just lighten it up. It's still very metallic-y and shimmery, but just lightened. I'm going to do the same with, dry my finger good, Trash Talk. So we're going back into Blur, and on this end you see what it did to it? Just gave it a lighter tone, more shimmery, metallic-y looking. So, it's a nice palette. All the colors look pretty good on their own, and I know I talked about Smoke, Old Smoke, that's the name of it, but I'm sure on somebody whose skin is a little bit lighter than mine, Smoke will show up a little bit better. Smoke did show up on my skin, but it's just, I like vibrant colors pretty much. And I guess because all the other colors in this palette are very shimmery and, you know, bright. Okay, with just a kind of tacky hand, because all of that didn't come off, we might as well just go ahead and try the last two colors, shouldn't we? Last column. This is Shag and Rogue. Did we do Rogue? Yeah, we did Rogue. We didn't do Shag. And we didn't do the black color here, so we're going to do that. Shag. Clean off my finger, and Shag by itself is real pretty. That's what I was saying. It's a nice palette. And we didn't do Territorial, which is this coppery color. And that's pretty. Really like that. Let's clean my finger here. And then I'm just going to pick one color up at the top and transform all of these. I'm trying to dry my finger here so I don't muddy the colors. And there is a Blackout, which is a very pigmented black. Yes. And then let's see, which one of these did we not use? Did we use them all? Did we use Mind Game? I think we did. We used Space, we used Shifty. How about the one that got the least praise, this one here, which is Mind Game. We're going to go back into Mind Game, and the color is got a little hard pan, so I'm going to use the brush to raise it up, and we're going to see what Mind Game does to all of these. And I put it right there, so it just brightened it up a little bit. And then on this copper color. It made it like a rose gold. Changed it into a, well, I rubbed it in a little bit more and it got real pinky. So last, we're going to put Mind Game on Blackout. And it turned it purple. Because Mind Game has a purple shift to it. So it just does what purple would do to any of these colors, basically. One last thing I wanted to show you is I'm going on this Blackout, I'm going to put Shifty. I'm going to use my finger just to show you that Shifty is a green base to it, and when you put it on top of Blackout, you get green. See that? And I'm going to show you the green color, which is called Hotbox, above it. It's not exactly, but there's the deeper green, and then there's the shifter color on top of the black, and it makes green. So, it's a nice palette. Does some pretty cool things. Some of the colors need a little bit of help, but I think it's worth giving it a try. Thank you all for watching. Please remember that within the next week or two, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to try and get it done within a week, so maybe by next Tuesday, to get up a video, and it's going to be all of my giveaway items, including not just some makeup items. I have some brushes. I have this Distortion palette, which is in a cute little iridescent holographic palette, and I've got a couple of keychains, and I think I might even have a wallet, so keep watching. Please remember to comment and subscribe, and come back for the next video, which is probably going to be in a week, because I don't think I'm going to be getting any more videos done until then. Okay? Until next time. Bye.